Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the Riverside Park Hotel. We're here for the third annual Glenfuels Club and County Players of the Year in all of the grades in both hurling, football, under-21 hurling, under-21 football, and in camogie, handball and ladies football. And what a year it's been, particularly for hurling, and what a year it's been for Joe Kelly. Other players that performed, of course, of note, Lee Chin had an outstanding year. Conor MacDonald, who couldn't be with us tonight. Conor has a little bit of illness, but he was the find of the year, the young tornado, the young dynamite, the young man that everybody's been talking about in the country. He's obviously nominated for Naomh Eanna. In football, Daithí Waters, big man, will be a sad loss to the footballers in the coming year, but Liam Dunn feels that he can do a job with the hurlers. He was nominated for his exploits on the football field, as with David Fogarty, Redmond Barry, Graham Cullen and Matthew O'Hanlon had an outstanding year for St James Ramsgrange. Of course, they were promoted from the intermediate ranks into the senior ranks. I should mention the under-21 hurlers. Jack Guiney had an outstanding year. Conor MacDonald, Liam Ryan, Pádraig Foley and Rhys Clark. And when we talk about under-21s, Jack Guiney 7 points when he was brought on as a sub for the seniors in that replay in Wexford Park for Clare was one of the outstanding highlights. He had an outstanding year for the under-21s. The under-21 footballers didn't have such a great year, beaten in the second round, but Simon Donoghue, Owen Nolan, Kevin O'Connor in particular for Shelmaliers, as they as a club had a special year, winning the under-21 football title again, of course winning the senior hurling. John Tubritt, another great year, and Graham O'Grady. All those young men have been called into the senior football panel by David Power, the senior football manager. The nominees for camogie were Ursula Jacob, who of course won an All-Star, the only Wexford player this year to win an All-Star. Mary Lacey, Shauna Sinnott, all from out at the Ballocks. They still have the All-Ireland series to look forward. They're in the semi-final in February against the Galway champions. Roisin Kelly from Bunclody was outstanding for her club, a lovely young player who was very close to making the senior county team. And Claire O'Connor, of course, a little bit of a veteran at this stage, although she'd probably kill me for saying that, Claire, but she had an outstanding year. And then the ladies footballers under the guidance of Billy Donnelly, who sadly has stepped down, but his daughter Clara was captain and she had an outstanding year, led by example right from the front. They're in the intermediate ranks in the coming year. Deirdre McMahon, Ciara Neville, all from Shelmaliers, had an outstanding year. Chantal Martin from Adamstown and Niamh Moore from Kilmore, a bright young talent. I know Mary Rose Kelly is absent from the list, but that's the way it is for club and county. She's an outstanding All-Ireland, and it would be remiss of me not to mention her outstanding save, which I still drool about and still dream about every night when I go to bed, especially that tip over the crossbar. And then handball, Keane Armstrong, Anthony Butler, Benny Doyle, Tommy Hines, a veteran of the handball courts, still dominating in many extent, and Malachy Whelan, the other nominee in handball, one of the fastest growing sports in the county. Yes, it's been an outstanding year, the player of the year, the club and county player of the year, and we wish whoever wins it will be deserving winners in all of the categories.
It's great to be nominated for the Glenfuels Award ceremony. It's always a great occasion, and especially at the end of a successful inter-county year, both club and county doing well. It's great to be recognised by the people within your own county, the players and mentors, to recognise you as one of the standout players, and it's always a great night, and we're thankful that Glenfuels continue to sponsor the awards year on year.
I'm absolutely delighted to be nominated today. Last year has been an incredible year from the All-Ireland, just playing in Croke Park. Winning the All-Ireland is just a dream come true. And then back at club level, then we won the county final, and that's something that you treasure. It'll always have.
I had a good year. I played in the Emerald Masters A singles and won it out. And I played in the Irish Nationals and won that recently up in Kilkenny there. And overall, it's a very good year for me. And it's the first time I was nominated for this. And at my age now, it is a great honour to be put forward for it.
The awards night that we're launching tonight is not actually a fundraiser, but it used to cost Wexford County Board the money to have their awards night, to do their presentation of medals if they had presentation of medals, but the Wexford Supporters Club found a sponsor in Alan Keyes and Glenfuels, who were delighted to be associated with Wexford, and we're delighted to have them. Alan sponsors the event.
Yeah, we had a great year as the Shells as a group, with our first county final, first county title as the Shells, and winning with that group of lads that even after coming up along with, it was unbelievable really. You can't put it into words, because I went to school with all them lads and I hurled with all of them, and I think it was one of the best years of my life. We were talking about there the other day, and we said when we look back over a couple of years, what year will we look back to? And it'll be always that 2014, that group of lads that won that county final.
Well, it's certainly an honour to be nominated this year, considering that they've changed it from not just inter-county players, they're nominating club players as well, so it was a massive shock, but absolutely honoured. And I know it was a disappointment for me as a club player, but we have Oulart going on now to perhaps get into an All-Ireland club final in March. That's on the first week in February, and that will bring great club success to our county. And the county girls got to the All-Ireland semi-final this year. They didn't quite get to the final, but I mean they won the Leinster final against Kilkenny, and they were quite successful in the league as well. They were there or thereabouts. So you know, it was a long year for everybody. But you never know, we might have more success both club and county-wise in 2015.
Yeah, it's an absolute honour and privilege for me to be nominated as one of 5 players from ladies football. We had an absolutely fantastic season with Wexford ladies this year. Having lost out in the All-Ireland final last year, we got back this year. We pushed on that one step further and we brought the cup home. So hopefully we can push on again this year. We step up to intermediate, it will be a challenge, but we are ready.
Well, the awards are recognition of not so much the inter-county scene during the year, but the club scene. And it's wonderful to see all the lads here tonight for the launch of the awards, and the presentations will be made on, I think it's Friday the 13th of February. But no, it's wonderful, and you know, when you see nominations into football like David Fogarty, you know what a year David has had, or you see a nomination to football Matthew O'Hanlon, who's the inter-county hurling captain. And then you had Joe Kelly nominated on the hurling side. You know, we're all using the language. It wasn't 2014, it was the Joe year and the Joe shows and that. So look, it's fantastic, and to have the Camogie girls and the ladies football and all part of it, the whole GA family, it's fantastic. And we couldn't do it without Alan Keyes and the directors and the staff in Glenfuels, and you know, without the funding and the support of Alan. So we really, really do appreciate it.
Yeah, it's great to be nominated again for this. I was lucky enough to win last year. This 2014 wasn't so lucky for me. Got injured at the wrong time coming into quarter-final, semi-final stage. Got beaten by Castletown in the quarter-final by the football. Lucky enough to get back to play. Wasn't at 100%, but lucky enough to play. I got beat by a point, but the hurling was a bit weird. A lot of lads got injured for the club at the wrong time. There was 2 or 3 lads injured the whole time. We couldn't play with a full panel, so the club level was a strange one. Just one of them years nothing kind of went right. But hopefully now 2015, everyone's back, healthy again, fit, so start off again.
I'm delighted to be nominated for Glenfuels Player of the Year. I suppose it's been a great year for the club really in football terms. With we beat Cloney, I think this is the 5th year in a row now in the county final, and we also won the league. And I suppose with so many girls on the county team, you know, it probably boosted the club as well. And like our captain is also from the Shell, so it's great for us. So.
Well, this is our 3rd year sponsoring the Wexford GAA Player of the Year Awards. We're very excited about it. It's been a massive success for us since we started doing it, and we were just chatting to Dermot there earlier on that every year that we've done it, they've been handing out Leinster medals. So, and there's more Leinster medals and All-Ireland medals being handed out next month, which is fantastic, and it's going to be a brilliant night. We are very confident that the night's going to be sold out. Just shy of 400 people, I think, will be there on Valentine's weekend for the Glenfuels Player of the Year Awards.
Now, I won the junior doubles this year with Darren O'Toole in the Big Alley, and we won the team of 4 in the Big Alley also, representing Castlebrigg, the intermediate, and good year. This year, I won 2 All-Irelands. It was great to be nominated for this.
Absolutely delighted to be nominated. Great to be recognised within your own county. It's great to see you get a good response from your own people, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking to impress them more than anyone else, and we're all looking forward to the night, Glenfuels Awards night. So
I feel a bit like the X Factor now, because I'm going to tell you that the voting lines are now open. You can vote for your Player of the Year on the official Wexford website, on the Wexford Supporters Club Facebook page, and on the Glenfuels website and Facebook page. So get voting, folks, and vote for your Player of the Year. And the results will be announced at our awards night on the 13th of February here at the Riverside Park Hotel. And could I just say a very, very good luck to all those nominated. Thank you.